Going to do a quick video on our Outwell Franklin 5 tent. It's a pole tent. I have the poles already assembled together, just elasticated. I have two long, one short. The short one will go to the back, which would be the bedroom where it slouches. And then we've got one kind of eyebrow pole for the front, which would be the last to go on. So I'm going to start assembling it now, and hopefully you'll get it all in the video. So the poles will just sleeve through. Attached on me. That's one of the long ones. Second long one goes to the front. There's a natural bend on the angles in the Franklin 5. It goes from a 15mm fiberglass pole down to about, I think, a 12.7. But it gives you a natural angle, so you know where to kind of stop when sleeving it through. And the shorter one then will go to the back. So like on a lot of tents, you don't need all the headroom at the back of the bedroom because you're only sleeping in that compartment. So they do tend to have a lower pole in a lot of tents at the back. So again, I'm just going to stop there at the angle. So that's the three main poles sleeved through. I'm going to leave the eyebrow pole to the tent is already standing. Just going to lock these into position and then peg it out. So there is a keyring or pin and ring system on the Franklin 5 which the pole will just slot into. And then there's clips that will line up with the pole after that. This one first. Slide that way, sorry. Hold on. Get this a bit easier on myself. after popping out the other side, don't worry. So the 3 poles are through and clipped and into the pin ring system. I'm going to peg out the 4 corners now. We're on carpet tiles here, so I'll just be nailing it down on one of the peg option, but you'll get the same idea, and then we'll put the eyebrow pole in. Now, generally for tents, I would advise that you would peg with your doors closed, because if you peg it with the doors open, you can create extra tension on the zips. But this is a fully bathtub ground sheet tent. The door is lifted off the ground, so me pulling and tension is not going to actually affect the door in this tent. So I'm going to bring the 3 poles to standing height. I'm just going to drag back the back pole. So now I need the eyebrow pole in it to hold it up, so I'm going to do that. Now there's a little hidden receiver on the Franklin 5, so it's just inside the sleeve. There's a little compartment with a reinforced socket just to take the pole. If I can get at it. Now. Oh, it's tight. enough to get in, but it is. Maybe a lot easier if I get roped it out first. As you can see, completely unprepared today. I'm going to do out my guy lines now next. With the guy lines out, it'll help hold up the front. A lot of people tend to do these first. I suppose if I was outside I probably would have as well, but let's get 2 more nails. That's the Franklin 5 pitched. I'm going to maybe fix it up a little bit, open the doors, get a look at the bedroom and give you a look inside. So a quick look inside the Outwell Franklin 5 tent. The Franklin is pretty tall. Now I'm 5'7". There's plenty of headroom above my head. The door has a full window and zip-in door, so the door is a bathtub grouchy door, so you have to step in and over the door points, which I love for camping, because if there is any kind of over rainfall or anything like that, or if you're in a sloped area, the door is completely sealed, so somebody could potentially sleep out here in the living space area because you are not going to get any drafts from it. The windows on the Outwell tents are all tinted. Great advantage for camping, because on campsites with the clear glass window, everybody can see into your tent as they walk past and know exactly what you're doing. With the tinted glass, if there's any bit of a sun or glare, it's harder to see into the tent. So you can have a little bit more privacy that way. The Outwell range, nearly all of their tents have it. They call it a 360, where they'll have a mesh panel on this entire front door. So you can have that in separate to the window door, or you can have the door on its own, and then at night time you can cover it all in. And all doors and windows will have their own curtain areas, so you'll be completely privacy at night time. The eyebrow pole over the front here will give you protection from the light showers when there isn't a breeze, so that you can keep your door open if it's sunny and humid, but you're keeping the rain out of your nice carpeted area. The window on my right here has a toggle up curtain to protect it at night time, and it will have a lovely design as in, a lot of them have a lot of very small little toggles for holding the curtains, but it will have a generous tensioner here with a high visibility rope, so you're not going to be pulling or over tightening on your toggles to get your curtains up and down. To the left then is just a plain panel, so there's no window to the left hand side. Your living space area is about 2 meters by 3 meters, so a nice decent space. It's a 5-berth bedroom, but like all 5 berths, in my opinion, most 5s are 4s, most 4s are tight 4s. So to get yourself that little bit of extra space to be able to put your feet between the bedrooms as you're leaving at night time to use the bathrooms, a 5-berth is a great option. You'll have your disconnectable divider between the bedrooms. If you've got small kids like myself, I would probably keep the divider out altogether, but it's there if you wish to have it. And Outwell have, again, on all of their tents, this really cool design for the bedrooms. So with a lot of tents, the bedrooms usually wind back to the right and left. You have to toggle them out of the way and kids will pull out of them. Anything that can be damaged will be damaged. So with the Outwell, they've got a really clever design that the bedrooms tack away into a nice little pocket here, and they zip right up then at night time to give you the privacy that you need. And they're nice and quiet, which is hard to find because some zips make a huge amount of noise at night time, and when you're trying to keep the kids asleep, the quieter the zip the better. And that just tucks away in there nice and neatly, so nobody's going to trip on it or damage it or mess with zips during the day without you knowing about it. We have our zip cable entry point here to the right, which allows your power cable into your tent. You'll have some cable tidy toggles if you wish to hang a light from the inside of the tent. And the last feature I wanted to mention were the bedroom pockets inside, just for maybe iPads or phones or a book at night time. We'll have a matching footprint and carpet that will fit the Franklin 5, and I love the Outwell carpets. They're really heavy duty, they have a really strong rubber coating in the inside, and the floor finish, it's not fluffy or matte, it's got warmth and depth to it, but it doesn't take the grainy, like if somebody's mushed in a bun or a packet of crisps were to fall on, you can actually sweep it up off this. It's not like some of the other brands that have a real felty carpet that as soon as something falls through, you need a hoover, and who has a hoover when camping? So I love the Outwell carpets. They roll up into a tiny little bag, really easy for storage, and they're brilliant then as a picnic rug when not camping. Outwell will have all high visibility guy ropes, so no tripping hazards hopefully at night time, and they'll all tack away into nice little Velcro kind of compartments on the sides, so that's really easy for tidying away afterwards. I'll do a quick walk around video of the Franklin 5. I hope you liked the video. This is the Outwell Franklin 5, just doing a quick walk around video of it. So it's just over 15 kilos in weight, so it's very manageable. Packs into about, I think, 70 centimetres by 33 centimetres, something pretty small like that. We'll have a lovely kind of pattern design on the outside of their fly sheets. It's really unique to them. You have a little pocket of ventilation there to the back of the bedroom. Most tents have it anyway, and the guy ropes will just peg out, so if you have very humid weather at night time, you'll peg that out and the air will flow up into the bedroom area, giving you a little bit more air. Creaky floor. One of those perfect family starter tents, not too big, not too small, going to give you ample space, easy to pitch. As you can see that I could do it on my own. I know I'm inside, but it's my first time putting it together as well. I hope you liked the video, and if you'd like to tune in for more information on our tents, visit www.mearacamping.com. This is the Outwell Franklin 5 tent. Just going to do a quick video of it coming down as well. Some people like to see the tent being pitched or packed back up. So hopefully I can get it back in the bag in the first go. So I'm just going to unpeg it first and then dismantle the poles. I'll actually undo the porch pole first, just because that one's a little bit different. Make it safer. Going off. So the tent is unpegged. I'm just going to remove the poles from their pin and ring system. and then unsleeve them now. With most poles it's better to push than pull because they tend to elasticate themselves in the sleeves. So if you have the room, push it, don't pull it through. Why is that stuck now? Go over this side actually. No, I'm okay, thanks. So, them. Sorry, shouting over the video. Oh, I still have them clipped. Sorry, I unclipped them everywhere. This one only has 3 clips per pole, so it's pretty easy. So pole tents are really quick to come down. I think they're actually even faster to dismantle than an air tent. Just air tents are, for the large size, much easier to put up. But for a 4 to 5 person tent, I'd as easily go for a pole tent as to an air tent for pack size in the car, cost, everything. Poles dismantled. Now I have my bag here. With everything in it. Now, bag size is very important for putting your tent back in the bag. If you don't know the size of the bag, you can't start folding. Now, I have the door fully wound back. I would always unwind it if I'm putting it away because it creates too much bulk in one part of the tent when you're packing it. So, you don't have to zip it closed, you just have to have it untied away. I need to be able to fold to get back in that bag, so. pretty good there in size. I always roll my tent poles up in the tent. It's not that you have to do, but it gives you a good idea of size again, and it gives you something to grip onto at the beginning when you're rolling it. And wherever possible, roll towards the door. If the door is left open, the air will also get out of the tent. If you roll to the back of the tent, you'll create a big air pocket. So. Let's hope it fits. Oh, buckles aren't undone. Probably could have made it a little bit smaller, but I've plenty of space to spare. I didn't put my tie strings on, but there's my bag of pegs, which fit in no problem. And then we have buckle ties to the front, which should meet. Just pull them tight. And there's our Franklin 5.